Did someone order more curry? Greetings, everyone. Lots of shoes coming in, so thank you so much for tuning in repeatedly. What's up to all the new subscribers? Slowly but surely, we're making our way towards 5,000. If you haven't subscribed yet, this is the perfect opportunity. Just slide your mouse over to that subscribe button, maybe even hit the like button. But yeah, today is pretty exciting. I've been waiting to get my hands on this pair of shoes for a long time. I'm actually sure a lot of people have. Today, we're going to be talking about the Under Armour Curry Flow 9 Warp the Game by Day. Interesting name for these shoes. Let's be honest though, this is the best colorway that we've seen so far for the Curry 9s. It may even be the best color scheme that we've ever seen on a pair of Curry shoes. Feel free to flame me in the comment section if you disagree. But this pair released on February 25th for a retail price of $160 US. It was actually like poetry because this is by far my favorite colorway of the Curry 9s. And Steph was actually here in Portland beating up on the Trailblazers. Then after the game, these were finally released. Like poetry? Is that the right way to describe that? But anyway, releases have been very weird for the Curry Flow 9 so far. I remember seeing this pair way back in 2021. I think this was the first pair that they actually showed to us, and we're just now getting them. But it's all good. I'm just glad that we finally got this colorway. Now let's dive in and explore the features of the Under Armour Curry Flow 9 Warp the Game by Day. Starting off at the front of the sneaker, we have this intricate mesh base. This is Under Armour's Warp technology. It's a breathable mesh, but still a strong and secure base for the shoe. You have that isotope blue interwoven with some pink, some navy blue, and even some white in there. Moving upward, you have a light breathable tongue with some navy blue laces in there, and the laces also have some white checkered spots. There's also some pink finishes to the tips of the laces, and each one just says Curry. Speaking of Curry, there's also Curry's name written in pink on that navy blue pull tab right at the top of the tongue. Makes it very easy to get your foot in and out of the shoe. It really is nice to have a tongue on this pair. It's a big difference from what we had with the Curry 8, which was more of a sock-like upper. Aside from the Warp technology, the fact that there is a tongue would be the big difference between those two models. This pair is more of your traditional basketball shoe that you can just easily slip onto your foot. Speaking of slipping shoes on your foot, I reviewed the Yeezy Basketball Knit recently. If you want to see me struggle to put some shoes on, feel free to watch that. Moving on to the rear of the Curry Flow 9, you have some sturdy isotope blue suede with ridges going down the back. On the lateral side, you can see that pink Curry brand logo and a navy blue tag behind it with the greater than, less than symbol. Wow. I just realized that that greater than, less than symbol is like an X, and there's that line in front of it, so it's the Curry 9. Next, we have to talk about the midsole, which is a huge deal on the Curry 9 as well as on the Curry 8. Under Armour's Flow technology is used here on the sole of this shoe, and it's meant to be a lighter, more grippy foundation so that you have an easier time moving around on the basketball court. It definitely works. The shoe is insanely light, the grip is strong. It still collects dust, but it does make it easier for you to plant when you're running around on hardwood. Now, the part that bothers me the most with the Curry 9s. And if anyone from Curry brand happens to watch my reviews, they probably hate me for this, but I do have a huge issue with the fact that the sole slash midsole is always going to be white on every single pair. Curry brand thought that we would be okay with a little bit of color leaking from the upper, so you do have a little bit of that pink and a little bit of navy right there at the top of the midsole, but it just doesn't solve the problem for me. Luckily with this colorway, the white sole does look okay, but there's so many other colorways where I wish the midsole could be a different color. I mean, you can't even release an all black pair. Even on the Pie Day colorway of the Curry 4 Flotro, having that white midsole on there just kind of looks weird. Plus, the original Curry 4 has a better sole in my opinion. Flipping over to the outsole of the Curry 9, you basically have the same outsole that you did on the Curry 8, but the big difference here is they've added a second plate, so now one says Under Armour and one displays Steph Curry's signature. But essentially it is the same traction pattern down there, and of course it is still all white. Okay, so we've seen what meets the eye with the Under Armour Curry Flow 9 Warp the Game by Day. That is a really long name, but now let's slap these on feet and see what they feel like. No surprises here, the Curry 9 is extremely light, and you can definitely feel the difference between this and a lot of other basketball shoes. The warp mesh at the front of the shoe does its job and makes it easy for your foot to breathe when you're walking in the shoe, or running, or jumping, or just sitting, falling off a building. The tongue is light on top of your foot and almost goes unnoticed. And I like that waffle feel that it has to it. Not something that I would say typically about a lot of Currys, but this colorway I feel can actually be worn casually. I'm trying to think back on all of the previous Curry models and colorways, and I don't think I've seen one that could actually be worn casually until now. Obviously they were made to be worn on the court, but if you were to pick up a pair of these and wanted to wear them casually, you wouldn't be wrong for doing so. In terms of sizing, I went with my true to size, a US 11, and they have a great 1-to-1 fit on my feet. I find that this is the perfect fit for playing basketball. You're secure inside the shoe, your foot's not sliding around, and you do still have a little bit of space up there at the toe box. If you do have a wider foot, I would suggest going up a half size if you can, and of course it would help if you had the opportunity to try these shoes on before making your purchase. The resale price on the Curry 9 isn't bad at all. If you missed out on the initial release from Under Armour, you can still grab a pair of these on the secondary market for maybe $20 or $30 over retail price, depending on your size. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Under Armour Curry Flow 9 Warp the Game Day pair. Did you cop? And is this the best Curry colorway of all time? Let me know all of that below in the comment section. Remember to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and if you made it to this point in the video, comment 3-Point King. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.